Hey, Brad. Just interested in your thoughts on the defensive play tonight. If you feel like that was a carryover from last night with the effort that we saw throughout really the first three quarters and even in the fourth.
Yeah, I mean, I thought obviously we got as the game was more out of hand or you got more separation, it wasn't as good. But I thought for the most part we came out with the right intensity, the right mentality, um, and played hard as a team on both ends.
Ryan, Rob.
Brad, 42 points for Jaylen in just 29 minutes. Just your impression of that kind of night for him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he had a shot really going. He had some really tough ones at the end of the second quarter. Even the ones he hit in the third, I thought were pretty well contested and tough. But I just thought the energy that we played with as a team, led to the ball going in a good way and came out with the right mentality. That was encouraging coming off of yesterday. Yesterday was a hard fought game. First back-to-back of the year. Knowing we're heading right back to the Midwest tomorrow, right after getting back last night, I just think there's a lot of reasons why we could have been a little bit sloppy, and we weren't, and that's a good sign.
Jared Weiss.
Jaylen's put in a ton of work over the last couple of years to improve his left-hand dribbling and passing. How are you seeing that manifesting now into how he's kind of reshaped his game to be more of a playmaker?
I just think he works hard at everything. He's a good player. I mean, I think that finishing has improved so much since college. His shooting was probably not as highly thought of as it should have been coming out in the draft, but certainly has gotten a lot better. And just his reads and everything else, like he's just really improved. He's worked hard to improve. He's got a lot on his plate. He wants to have a lot on his plate. And so that's good.
Keith Smith.
Brad, you talked about impacting the ball, and tonight you guys forced a lot of turnovers. Is that what you're looking for, that type of defense, up and aggressive?
Yeah, it's our only chance of being a good defense. I mean, I think, we're not that yet, obviously, but there's a lot of games left to become that. I thought last year was just a good example. I mean, we were small for the most part, especially at the 1 and the 5, but, our ball pressure allowed us to be a good defense overall. This year, we're a little, we can play lineups that are pretty small. So we've got to make sure that we're into the ball better because if it gets into the paint, it's hard. If it gets into the paint against this level of athlete with this size, it's hard anyways.
Final two questions. We'll go to John Corrales.
Brad, obviously with Tristan out, you couldn't go double big, or you didn't want to go double big. With the smaller starting lineup, what did you see out of that, and what do you take out of that moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think, we're going to obviously play that way some, John, and, if it's 40 minutes a game, if it's 48 minutes a game, or if it's 36 minutes a game. But we're going to be playing for that for the vast majority of the game anyways, right? I mean, even if we start Tristan and Tice together, we've played that lineup about 12 minutes total in those games. So, we're basically going to be small most of the time. And I thought Teague's aggressiveness defensively in the last two games helped really spearhead us. I thought yesterday at the end of the third, early fourth, he got his hands on a few balls, got some tips from behind. He anticipates so well. He's seen all the actions and all the plays. He knows what's coming. You can see him peel back into plays off of help. And so I think that that helped that first group go today. But, we'll continue to play small most of the time. I think that's our best bet. But we'll mix in some big, and depending on who the opponent is, we'll see.